doesn't matter whether it's a trend or not. So where's Paycheck on that chart? Well, what is Paycheck? Paycheck is when there's multiple levels of short-term business that haven't been satisfied. So it's somebody that's not been satisfied. So in other words, it's part of the interns exercise, isn't it? But it's more than just one person that's not been satisfied. The interns exercise talks about trying to capture level ones. Paycheck is about capturing several level ones in one single swoop. So if we're trying to capture level ones that haven't been captured yet, where are those level ones? Well, there's a level one here, there's a level one here, there's a level one here. So this level one here hasn't been successful. So this buyer here hasn't been successful. But how many level ones are there in that area? Just the one. So that's not Paycheck. So that's not Paycheck Liquidity because it's just one level. As the price drops down and then it rallies, how many level ones are here? Well, it's this one. Is this Paycheck Liquidity up here? Not really. And the reason why it's not really Paycheck is because the sellers that came in on this first sell and this second sell and this third sell, they've all managed to get new lower lows. So that stop liquidity at the top edge is pretty much exhausted. The stops are all probably gone out of that area. So we don't really get the idea that this is Paycheck Liquidity. It's still an area that we would want to sweep, but it's not Paycheck Liquidity. It doesn't have a lot of buy stops because Paycheck is buy stops. And we mean actual stop orders. So when we think about that there, we think about Paycheck, we say, well, where is Paycheck? Well, these buyers weren't successful either. And then there's buyers came in and they weren't successful either. And they're at the same price. So now we're getting Paycheck below this bottom edge. But equally, for the first time, that seller there wasn't successful. That seller there wasn't successful. And then we get another seller coming in here who also wasn't successful. So for the first time, we've now got Paycheck above the market, and we've now got Paycheck below the marketplace, haven't we? So those are two Paycheck areas there. You can see that when we get that Paycheck Liquidity, we'll watch to see them doing it. We should always expect a lean here, and when we get that Paycheck level, we should expect a lean here as well. And that's what Paycheck is compared to anything else. It's level ones that haven't been successful, that are pretty close to each other. And they've got to be pretty close to each other because we want to make sure that all their stops are in the same place at the top edge. Preferably, all their stops are at the same place on the top edge. And that's what we're looking for, guys. That's what we're kind of looking for, yeah? Does that make sense?